for 7 on 3rd and 2. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That'll be caught. Rager with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 12-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a carry for Sanders. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Miles. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it in and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
These teams all tied after one. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Winston. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 4th down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. 56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Rager. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post-grab?
Yeah, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And some room to work. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
50-yard line.
You got track right there. 56 the mark for us. 56. Check 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming right. Coming after you.
Winston now from the 50. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
First down carry by Sanders. Well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 32.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Brought down at the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He can run for it, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Hurts the best running quarterback in this year's crop of rookies. He's got a first down.
10 at their own 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Brought down by
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brings up 3rd down.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Hurts on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Sets up 4th down.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
To
Jakeem Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Score Eagles 17, Broncos 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bradley Chubb able to get him for a loss of about 3. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
2nd and 5 now. Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw, Winston. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So on 4th down, they decided to go with a run-pass option. A good decision.
And the run can get you there, but the pass gets you there quicker. Nice decision. Picks up a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Eagles 7-yard line.
2nd and 7. On the counter, Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsay, as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos have retaken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll fire it deep for Rager. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, has come up on first and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. From the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Sanders. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll come up on a second and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Hurts. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
49-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 47-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Carrier. The stop made by Jarrell Casey. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Hurts sets up to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 29. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
first play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Winston. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Winston's
one of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. He completes this to Sutton, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their step, starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. A couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
It's now
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Check 53, Mike. Check 53. I'm coming. Check.
They'll try to run with Sanders. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Draymond Jones. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Here's Winston completing a quick throw out wide. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Broncos on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Winston. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
First down, Broncos.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Taken down right.
And this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Eagles 17.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Greg Ward on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The Eagles on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Eagles 17.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle.
Hurts pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
So
line.
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
27-yard line.
But first down, Hurts. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 23. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Following the interception, Winston. Oh, he'll air this one. And got his man complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
A gain of
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. from the red zone now. Winston. And that is incomplete here. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some... And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown, Broncos.
Complete to
Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. And they open the lead up to 25 points.
Makes the score Broncos 42, Eagles 17.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens.